Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Everyday October, day 18. Yeah. Today we're going to be doing something fun. You guys know I love a foundation, so today I thought we would rank the 10 random foundations out of my collection. Sam has picked these foundations out. I had nothing to do with it. So today we're going to rank them from 10 through to 1. I'm going to tell you why I like them or why I dislike them, because there are a couple I do not like in here. If you do enjoy this video, let me know. I'd love to know if any of these foundations are ones you own and what you think about them. I'd also love it if you could subscribe. We're really trying to push for 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'm not sure it's going to happen, but I really want to give it a go and see where we end up. So, without further ado, let's get straight in. We're going to go in at number 10 is the saie Glowy Super Skin Foundation. I thought I was really going to love this. It's everything that I like the sound of in a foundation. It's meant to be glowy, it's meant to be hydrating, but I just found this separated so badly on my skin. Whether I used an oil-based primer, which this is an oil-based foundation, it does separate in the bottle if you leave it for too long. Whether I used nothing on my skin, whether I just had moisturiser on, whatever, no matter what I did underneath this one, it just seemed to look weird. It separated. It didn't look necessarily dry, but obviously when things separate on your nose, it sort of, people assume it looks dry. So yeah, we do not love this one. I was really, really disappointed by this one. Coming in at number 8, we have the Revolution Conceal and Glow Illuminating Foundation, medium to full coverage with vitamin C and lotus flower extract. It was fine. I didn't hate it. I liked the fact this one had a pump rather than the dippy thing that the Conceal and, what's it called? Conceal and Hydrate and the Conceal and Define was the other one called? Whatever they were called. I liked the fact that this one had the pump. It was fine. It didn't wear great. It looked a little bit dry in some places. For like a budget foundation, if you're only going to wear it for a couple of hours, it looks nice. But for me, it just wasn't like a long-standing, good wear type foundation. Okie dokie, Zoeva Authentic Skin Natural Luminous Foundation is coming in at number 8. This was a little dry and I was kind of surprised. I thought this was going to be a bit like the Natural Radiant Longwear from NARS, that kind of glowy but long wearing product. This was a little bit drier and a little bit matter than I thought it was going to be. Definitely wouldn't call it luminous. It did look like skin initially, but for me it just really, really soaked up into my skin, made me look quite dry. Okay, coming in at number 7, we have the H&B Luminous Soft Focus Airbrush Foundation. There's nothing wrong with this one. Again, it's a little dry. It's very matte, which I don't mind if it doesn't look dry, but I found this one caked around my nose and in between my eyebrows. Definitely wouldn't call it luminous. This one's better if you use a little bit of it, but then obviously you're giving up on the coverage side of things. It's a medium coverage, and I feel like if you've got a normal skin type, you're probably really going to enjoy this one. It's just because I'm a bit too dry. On my cheeks, it looks great, but anywhere I've got kind of any issues with dryness or like problem lines and things, it just doesn't work great. Coming in at number 6 is the Be Perfect Chroma Cover Luminous. Now this one is actually luminous. I did do a video on my channel about a year ago, I think, where I compared this one and the matte one. This one is by far my favourite of the two. This looks really nice. It's very satin looking, and it's quite heavy coverage. The only thing with that comes is it does feel a little bit heavy on the skin, and because it's got that kind of satiny finish, sometimes I feel like it moves about a little bit, which I don't love. So that's why that one is coming in at number 6. Coming in at number 5, we've got the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Serum Foundation. Now this is actually changed packaging since it's now got a white lid, but it's the same exact formula. This is really lovely. It says the best looking skin, instantly smoother, firmer and more radiant. I think with the number 7 foundations, because I'm so dry and they tend to be catered towards more mature skin, they really work for me, and this is a really lovely one. The only reason it's come a little bit further down is because the shades of the number 7 foundation are so weird. I've never really experienced, as a very pale person, struggling to find a shade that's not ashy on me, whereas all of number 7's shades are just slightly grey, and I think it can make me look a bit ill sometimes because I'm very fair anyway. You add that kind of grey tone in and you just look ill. So yeah, I don't love the shade of this one. I really like the foundation. If you can find a good shade for you, I think it's really lovely. This is the shade Cool Vanilla. I would always go for a cool tone because I'm very pink toned. But this, like I said, it's not pink toned, it's grey toned, and I don't love that. Okay, coming in at number 4, I have nothing to say about this one really. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Liquid Foundation. I'm wearing this one today. It looks really nice, feels very comfortable on the skin, isn't tacky but does have that nice kind of satiny finish. There's nothing really to write home about. It's a very basic foundation, but I like the coverage. I think it looks really lovely. And yeah, if you're in the market for like a basic foundation, the shade is also really good. This is number 4 Aspen, and I really like this shade. Okay, coming in at number 3, this is Dior's Backstage Filter Foundation in 1N. I really like this stuff. A very lovely, almost a slightly higher coverage MAC face and body. It's a really beautiful formula. It's very glowy, very hydrating. For me, this is one of the best kind of everyday foundations I have in my collection. If I don't want something too much, I just throw this on and I can get. Both of the top 2 have ended up a little bit more glam, and you're probably going to be like, what are these shades? I do actually have this one in a lighter shade as well. This is the HUDA Faux Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation. This is very matte, but it's also very comfortable, and I don't find it settles into my lines, which is very hard for me to find. I really enjoy this foundation. It is quite scented. As with a lot of Huda's products, it smells exactly like the powder did. I don't know whether they've reformulated this one actually, so it might not smell anymore. But I quite enjoy the scent. It just smells, I don't know, there's something about it. I love the smell of the Huda powder as well. When they brought out the perfume to smell like the powder, I was like, I want that. But I really like this one. It's a good high coverage, very glam foundation. Like I said, I've actually got this one in 2 shades. I like it that much, so very much enjoy that one. But I had to put this one at the top. This was actually my top ranking foundation from 2023. This is the Gucci Eternity de Beauty breathable foundation with a luminous matte finish. This is the shade 120N. This is a little too dark for me. I love this foundation. If I want a matte foundation, it's one of these 2 that I'm going to reach for. It's really strange that Sam pulled out both of these. They probably were next to each other, to be fair, in my drawers, because I really like them. And also, they do a good job together as well. Like when I've got a tan, I'll mix a bit of this one into this one. It looks really nice. This one is a little bit more, I don't want to say luminous, it's more satin, so not quite as heavy matte coverage as the Huda is, but still very high coverage. This one looks beautiful. It's one of my favourite foundations. I just wish it wasn't so bloody expensive. So that is it today. I do hope you did enjoy me ranking 10 random foundations from my collection. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe. We are posting every day in October, and we're hoping to get to 1,000 subscribers before Christmas. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but we'd really love it if it did. I do hope you did enjoy this. Don't forget to hit the bell icon if you'd like to see more from me. You've been fabulous. I've been Coleoftheball, and I'll see you next time. Bye.